Hello everyone, myself Professor Chauhan. We have started the third chapter from our 11th Science CBSE board for the subject physics. Okay, so in the previous lecture we have studied about the velocity time graph, and in that we have seen that the slope of the velocity time graph gives us the third quantity, that is the acceleration, and the area under the velocity time graph gives us the displacement. Okay, so in any case, if we have to find out the acceleration and we have the velocity and time readings, then if we plot a graph of velocity and time, then whatever the line of the graph we get, if we take the slope of that line, we will get the acceleration of that particular readings. Okay, then if we have to find out the displacement of the from the VT curve, then we have to take the area of that area under that particular curve, and if the curve is of a irregular shape, then we can go for the calculus methods for calculating the area under that particular curve. Okay, which are the calculus methods? The differentiation and the integration. Okay, so these two methods we will see in the next lecture, but in today's lecture we will see about the some numericals based on the some basic knowledge of the area under the curve and the our slope of the VT curve. Okay, so today's numerical we will start with the one important proof of the one of the kinematic equations of the linear motion. Okay, so which are the three kinematic equation of the linear motion? V is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus 1/2 at square, and twice s is equal to v square minus u square. Okay, these three linear equations of the kinematic motions you have to remember always in your academics. Okay, because we have to use this at a particular topics also. Okay? Also for the reference we have to use this linear kinematic equations. Okay, so first of all we will prove one of the kinematic equations by using our basics from the slope of a VT curve and the area under the VT curve. Okay, so first of all we will see one kinematic equation. S is equal to ut plus 1/2 at square. Okay, now we have to go for the proof of this equation. So for that purpose we can see that if we have to prove this, we have to start from the one consideration, that the object is traveling from one particular place to the another particular place. So we have to consider some initial velocity for it and the final velocity for it, then the distance covered by it. Okay, so accordingly if we have some readings, then we have to plot one VT curve for these considerations. Okay, so let us draw one VT curve for our consideration, and let us show there which are the considerations for this proof. Okay, so draw this VT curve. Okay. In this VT curve, this is the velocity and this is the time. Okay, this is the velocity and this is the time. Now initially we have to consider that the object is in motion with the initial velocity u, and at that time the time is t1. Okay, and after some time it will have the final velocity as the v and the time will be t2, and during that period it will travel a distance of s. Okay, so if I draw a graph, okay, so at this point it is the t1, it will be initial velocity u, here it is the v. Okay, this is the v, here it will be t2, and this total distance travel, if we count this, then it will be the s. Okay, so let u be the initial velocity, then v be the final velocity, and s be the distance traveled. Okay, distance traveled. So u be the initial velocity at t1, at t2, and suppose let us consider that this is the time period of t. Okay, this is the time period of t. Distance traveled during t. Okay, so if we go for it's finding the area of this curve, then we will get this equation. Okay, so we have to consider the area of this curve, and for that purpose we have to go for some considerations. Okay, so let us, this is the one pentagon like shape. Okay, here is one corner, here is one, here is one, here is one. Okay, so instead of going for the pentagon, we can use here one, we can divide this profile into the two separate profiles. Okay, so let us divide this profile into two profiles, like one triangle, okay, one triangle and one rectangle. Okay, so let us name these profiles as A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so we have to find out the area of this profile. Okay, we have to find out the area of this profile, then we will get the displacement of this, because we have to find the displacement. S is equal to ut plus 1/2 at square. Okay, so let us find the area of this curve. The area of A, B, C, D, E, A will be equal to the displacement. Okay, will be equal to displacement. So in this, area will be equal to a displacement. So let us divide this area. Now area A, B, C, D, E, A equal to area of rectangle AC DE plus area of triangle ABC. Okay, area of triangle ABC. So what is the area of triangle ACDE? It is length into width. Okay, so here we will consider AE into this length ED. Okay, this is the one area we have, plus 1/2. Okay, this is nothing but the distance. 1/2 height into length. Okay, 1/2 height is BC into AC. Okay, 1/2 BC into AC. So to put this equation in some physical quantities, we need one multiplication here. Okay, so let us multiply this term with the multiplied and divide this term with the AC. Okay, so here if we multiply and divide, S is equal to AE into ED plus 1/2 BC into AC into AC upon AC. Okay, multiply and divide by AC. Here we can write multiply and divide by AC. Okay, so that we will get here S is equal to AE into ED. Okay, AE into ED plus 1/2 BC. Okay, BC upon AC. We will write here BC upon AC into AC square. Okay, BC upon AC into AC square. So that we will get, what is AE? AE is nothing but, what is AE from this graph? AE is initial velocity U. Then ED is nothing but E into D. It is nothing but the time period T. Okay, ED is nothing but the time period T. Then 1/2 BC upon AC. BC upon AC. So what is the BC upon AC? if we consider here the BC upon AC, it is nothing but the tan of the angle theta at this location. Okay, tan of the angle theta at this location, and in the VT curve, the tan of the angle theta gives us the slope, and it is nothing but the acceleration. Okay, that is nothing but the acceleration. So tan of the angle BC upon AC will give us the tan of theta, that is nothing but the acceleration. Okay, and what is the AC square? Okay, AC square means AC is equal to, this AC is nothing but equal to ED, so we can write here ED square also. Okay, so let us put down the values. S is equal to AE into ED plus 1/2 BC upon AC, it is nothing but the acceleration, plus, or we will write all the terms here, BC upon AC is nothing but equal into ED square, as AC equal to ED. Okay, so if we put down whatever the values we get from this graph here, we will get S is equal to AE is nothing but the U into ED is nothing but the time period T plus 1/2. What is BC upon AC? It is nothing but the acceleration A into ED is the time period T. Okay, so it will be ED square. We write here as BC upon AC is equal to tan of theta is equal to acceleration. Okay, so that we will get S is equal to UT plus 1/2 AT square. Okay, we get S is equal to UT plus 1/2 AT square. So we can prove the kinematic equation by using our knowledge of the area under the VT curve will give us the displacement, and we will get S is equal to UT plus 1/2 AT square. Okay, S is equal to UT plus 1/2 AT square. Okay, so what we have to do, first of all, we have to consider one initial velocity at time t1. Okay, at time t1 we have considered the initial velocity, then the final velocity v at time t2. Okay, S is the distance traveled during time t. Okay, this is the distance traveled during time t. Okay, so that S we have to calculate now. So for that purpose, as our knowledge, the area under the VT curves gives us the displacement. Okay, so accordingly we have to find out the area of A, B, C, D, E, A. Okay, is equal to displacement. Okay, so area of the triangle, area of the profile A, B, C, D, E, A is equal to, we have divided this profile into two parts. The first one is this rectangle and second one is this triangle. Okay, rectangle ACDE plus area of triangle ABC. Okay, so what is the rectangle area? It is length into width. Okay, so accordingly length is ED and height is AE. Okay, so we have ED into AD. Okay, ED into AE we will get, then 1/2 base into height, 1/2 AC into BC. Okay, 1/2 AC into BC. Now we have to divide the second term by one physical quantity. To convert this equation in terms of the physical quantity, we have to make one changes here, and accordingly we have to multiply and divide by this term, the second term, by AC. Okay, so we will get AE into ED is equal to 1/2 BC into AC upon AC. Okay, so we have to make another changes again, 1 AD into AD plus 1/2 BC upon AC into AC square. Okay, now what is the AC? This AC is nothing but equal to ED. Okay, AC is nothing but equal to ED. So we can write down here, instead of AC we will write down the ED as AC equal to ED. Okay, now we'll get the final equation. S is equal to, by from the graph we'll get some values of each and every length here. The AE represents the initial velocity, ED represents the time period, plus 1/2 BC upon AC. From this graph, BC upon AC, it is nothing but the tan of the angle theta. Okay, tan of the angle theta, And what is the tan of the angle theta in case of the VT curve? It is nothing but the acceleration. Okay, it is nothing but the acceleration. So we can put here acceleration A into ED. ED is the time period T. We will get the T square. Okay, so our final equation will become S is equal to UT plus 1/2 AT square. Okay, so this is the one proof that we can give based on our knowledge of the area under the VT curve. Okay, so let us see one more example on this. So the example is given as calculate the distance and displacement of the particle in the time period 0 to 10 seconds. One diagram is given, and in that we have to find out the distance and the displacement of a particle. Okay. So I will show you the diagram, how the diagram is given, and on that basis we have to find out the distance and the displacement. Okay, so diagram is like this. Okay, let us see the diagram. 10 is the 20, is the minus 10, this is the minus 20. Okay, this is the time and this is the velocity. Okay, this is the positive values and these are the negative values of the velocity, and from this we have to go for finding the displacement and the distance. So remember, in case of a distance we don't have to consider the negative values, and according to we have to find out the distance during this. Okay, some time period is given here. Here is the 2, 4, 6, 8, this is the 10. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, the time period is also given, and we have to find out the distance and the displacement. So what is our formula? That area under the VT curve will give us the displacement, but when we go for considering the signs, and when we go for without considering the signs, then it will give us the distance. So first of all we will find out the distance. Okay, so to find the distance, area of profile is equal to area of triangle plus area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Okay, so what is the area of triangle? From here it is 1/2 6 into height is 20 plus 1/2 this triangle 6 is base is 2 and height is 20 plus 2 into 10, the length into width. Okay, so 1/2 we will get here. Here it will be 3. Okay, so we will get here 20 plus 20 plus 20. Okay, 60. 3 into 20, 60 plus 20 plus 20. So it will be equal to area of the profile it is equal to 100. Okay, and this is the distance. Okay, this is the distance. Okay, from this, without considering the signs or signs of the velocity, we have to go for considering the distance, because distance is always positive and it don't go for any sign conventions. Okay, so accordingly we have to consider here area of this first triangle. For that purpose, base is 6, then the height is 20. Okay, the area of second triangle, base is 2 and height is minus 20, so we will write here 20. Then area of this rectangle, it is base is 2 and height is 10. Okay, so we will get 3, 2 and 3 here will be 60 plus 20 plus 20. So the 100 will be the distance. Now we have to go for the displacement. Now what is condition in the displacement? That whenever we go for calculating the displacement, we have to go for the sign conventions. So for the displacement, area of the profile, again we have to consider with sign conventions. Okay, so we get is equal to area of area of the triangle plus area of the second triangle plus area of the rectangle. So area of this triangle is equal to base is 1/2 into base. So base is 6 into height is the 20. Okay, plus 1/2 into base of this triangle is 2. But now in this case, if we go for the height, as we are calculating the displacement, we have to consider here the negative sign for this. Okay, so minus 20 plus area of the square or rectangle, it is length is 2 and height is 10. Okay, so 2 into 10. Okay, we will get here 3, so 60 plus here minus 20 plus 20. Okay, so this minus 20 plus 20 will get cancelled, and this is the answer. This is the displacement. Okay, this is the displacement. Okay, so whenever we have to go for the calculation of the displacement, we must have to know about the sign conventions. We have to consider the sign conventions. Okay, and when we have to go for calculating the distance, we don't have to consider any signs of that particular profiles. Okay, so the third problem we'll see now, and it is based on one conditions. Okay, some conditions are given, and on that conditions we have to solve that problem. Okay, the diagram is not given there, but we will solve that problem. First of all, we have to go for the diagram. Okay, based on the that conditions. Okay, so problem is a car accelerated from the rest at constant rate of alpha for some time, after which it retard at the rate beta and comes to rest. Evaluate maximum velocity and distance traveled. Total time lapse is t second. Okay, what is given here? The car accelerated from the rest. As we have studied that whenever there is a statement like at the rest or starts its motion or dropped from the top, then in that case, what is the initial velocity? It is equal to 0. Okay, so here initial velocity is 0 and accelerated from the rest at constant rate of acceleration given as alpha. Okay, so if we draw this in the VT curve, whatever the line we get there, that line will be one constant rate of alpha, that is the acceleration. That line will represent the acceleration. Okay, after which it retard at the rate beta. Okay, at how many distance that line will go, at the same rate it will fall down with the retardation. Okay, So in this case, we can think that whenever we go for drawing this profile, we have to think about its acceleration and retardation. Okay, so depending on that, we have to find the maximum velocity and the distance. Okay, so we'll get the maximum velocity according to that diagram if we draw that, and for the distance travel we have to use the knowledge of the area under the curve. Okay, so how is the profile of this numerical? For that purpose we have to draw the VT curve. Okay, one VT curve we have to draw. Then in that, the object is car is first get accelerated from the rest with the rate alpha. Okay, so it is having the some acceleration as the alpha. Okay, this is the acceleration alpha. So for this acceleration we will get the value of the velocity from here. Okay, this is the maximum velocity, this is the velocity, and this is the time. So this is the value of maximum velocity. Then from this position it will start its retardation with the rate beta. It will start with the rate beta. So this will be the beta. Okay, this will be the beta. Okay, so in this case, how we are getting the profile of the given conditions? It is the one triangle. Okay, and height of that triangle will be this maximum velocity. If we draw this from here, okay, this is the maximum velocity. Then this total time period is given as the capital T. Okay, so if we divide these two processes in two parts, for the acceleration, if we suppose this is the one time period of T1 and this is the time period of T2. Okay, time period of T1 and the time period of T2. Then if we go for the tan of the angle in both the cases, for this triangle and for this triangle, then whatever the slope we get here, that slope will we get in the another triangle also, because by how much rate it is accelerating, by the same rate it must have to fall down, but we are using the different conventions as the alpha and beta. Okay, we will use the different conventions. So from this, if we go for the tan of theta here, okay, tan of the theta, or for the case of the acceleration, then this is the alpha, represents the acceleration, and from the value alpha is equal to, we get perpendicular upon base, so it will be Vm upon T1. Okay, perpendicular upon base, that is the Vm upon T1. For the second triangle, what is the retardation? So for the beta we can write that perpendicular upon T2, and beta is equal to Vm upon T2. Okay, perpendicular is equal to Vm upon T2. Then we have the alpha, we have the beta. Okay, so we can go for the calculation of the velocity. We have to find out this Vm. Let Vm be the velocity. Okay, alpha is given as the acceleration and beta is equal to retardation. Okay, so let this total time period, let T is equal to T1 plus T2. Okay, we have divided these two processes into two parts, first for the acceleration, second for the retardation. Okay, so T1, what is the T1 from this equation? T1 is Vm upon alpha. Okay, and what is the T2 from this equation? T2 is equal to Vm upon beta. So we have T is equal to Vm upon alpha plus Vm upon beta. Okay, Vm upon alpha and Vm upon beta. So here if we take this Vm common, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. Okay, we will get T is equal to Vm into bracket alpha plus beta upon alpha beta. Okay, so from this we can write down the value of the maximum velocity. Vm is equal to T into bracket alpha beta upon alpha plus beta. we have this equation for the maximum velocity. Okay. This is the equation of the maximum velocity from our given conditions. Okay. Now the second step in the problem is given as we have to go for finding the distance. Okay. How can we find the distance? How can we find the distance? For the distance in the VT curve, we have to go for the area of that particular profile. Okay. So how is the profile of these conditions given? It is the one triangle. Okay. It is the one triangle. So for the distance, we can go for using the formula of the area of triangle. Okay. So for the distance, area of the triangle is equal to 1/2 base. What is the base here? Base is the capital T, and what is the height here? It is the Vm. Okay. Base is equal to time into Vm. Okay. So we have 1/2 into T into Vm is T into alpha beta upon alpha plus beta. Okay. We can write 1/2 into T square alpha beta upon alpha plus beta. Okay. So this will give us the distance. Okay. This is the distance. Okay. So S is equal to 1/2 T square alpha beta upon alpha plus beta. This value will give us the distance, and Vm is equal to T into alpha beta upon alpha plus beta. This value will give us the maximum velocity. Okay. So like this, even if the numerical values are not given, by some considerations, by using the terms in the VT curve, like the slope is equal to the acceleration and the area under the curve is equal to the displacement or the distance, we can go for the unknown terms. Okay, we can find the unknown terms in that particular numericals. Okay, so like this, we can use our knowledge for the VT curves for solving some problems. Okay, so this is about the some problems in which the profiles are given and which are known to us, which are regular profiles. Now in sometimes some profiles are irregular shaped, then that for that purpose we have to go for the calculus methods. We can't use these formulas directly. Okay, we cannot apply the formulas for the area or formulas for the particular that profiles. Okay, so in that case we can go directly for our calculus method. And which are the calculus methods? The differentiation and the integration. Okay, so that part of the differentiation and integration we will see from the next lectures. Okay, so we just have to go for the some sample numericals on the VT curve, and these are the some simple examples. Like first we have taken one proof of the displacement, that is S is equal to ut plus 1/2 at square. That also we can prove by using the VT curve. Okay, then we have seen one numerical on the distance and the displacement. In the distance we just have to go for the values, and in terms of the displacement we have to consider the values with their signs. Okay, and in the third one, even though the values are not given, from our basics we can go to find the velocity as well as the distance. Okay, so these are the some numericals, you just have to remember such.